Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. By the grace of the Universal Master, we are taking the 13th verse of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta. Tata Sankhasya Bhairiyasya Panavanak Gomukha Sahasvaivabhya Hanyanta Sashabda Tumulo Avat Tata Shankha Cha Bhairya Cha Panavanak Gomukha Sahasa Eva Abhayahanta Sah Shabda Tumulah Abhavat. My dear friend, this was the verse with the joint and disjoint words. Now we are giving the wordly meaning. Tata, after it. Shankha, it means shell. Cha, it means and. Bhairya, it means big drums. Cha, and. Panavanaka, Panavanaka, it means the mridangam and very big drum and the a special type of musical instrument, Indian traditional narsinghe. They are blowing together and by the sound is coming very terrible. My dear friend, even this stanza is a very normal meaning in the worldly meaning. And even this stanza, everyone will be read and look after. Look out. Because here is only the name of the musical instruments. And it is the Indian traditions. In every occasion, the musical instruments use and the music used in every occasion. Even a child born, then the Indian tradition, the musicians comes out of house and they play the musics in different type of instruments, and the father of child, the mother of child or relative of child give them some prize, some money, and they will go. Even the 16 type of ceremony of the life in Indian culture, they blow this type of musical instrument, they play the music, they do this thing. Even when a person dies and his dead body is going for the cremation or the burning, up to crematory, up to burning place, up to the funeral place, there is a tradition that some musicians of the village or the local musicians, they sing a sad song ahead the procession. My dear friend, so the ancient time, 5,500 years before, and now 1,000 years before, there was a tradition when a battle fought or when a war ready to fight, that is also a ceremony. Bar is also a ceremony. Even the person will kill in this bar, injured in this bar. But that is called a holy ceremony, and everyone, every party, either opponent party or party which is fighting or party which is attacking or party which is defending, every party think that he is right on his place. So my dear friend, when the Mahabharata battle baj start, this type of musical instrument play, blow and make a very big noise. So third thing is that you can see nowadays when two person is fighting on the street, the other person take this fighting as a entertainment. Today I see a video of Bangladesh. That was very unfortunate video. The Bangladeshi rigid person, they are killing a Hindu by a wooden rod and beating very badly, and the surroundings, they are clapping and laughing. I see on the Facebook that video. So this is a tendency of a person, blind person, always enjoy to the other's violence, and the same violence if he suffer or she suffer. She say, oh, this is very injustice, but he don't do the injustice with others, and that is, he do not think that injustice. So my dear friend, the musical instrument blowing is also a provoking, an inspiration of good or bad fighting. I do not say anything, but I say always the fighting is always bad. The battle is always bad. The battle even fought for goodness, but it is bad because it is not surety that evil person will defeat in this battle. The experience of the Indian continent, the innocent person was defeated, the right person was defeated, and evil person get victory from 1000 years in India. I am not a politician and I am not a statesman. I am a religious person, and I am telling this thing because always the divine person, spiritual person, they always non-violent. Because all of the energy of that person which is goes inside, not outside. You cannot expect a person which is doing meditation and he put the revolver in his pocket in the time of meditation. Never and no, because the meditation is the process, the completely non-violence, completely goodness. So that's why I am not telling about the outer thing. I tell inner thing, inner fighting, inner Mahabharata. Even I can tell outer things as well, but I am not telling because the outer things is not valuable. The Sikandar's fighting, that is not valuable. The fightings of the Mughals, that is not valuable. The fighting of the English East India Company, that is not valuable. But the fighting with the internal deformities or unpleasant conditions and conquer them and come in the silent stage of enlightenment, that is important. If you will win all the world and if you are internally blind, that winning is meaningless. Why it is meaningless? Because if you win outside, that victory will wash even in the sleep when you are sleeping in night. And if you are die in the sleep by the heart attack or by any cause, by snake biting, any cause, your victory remove within a second. But if you victor inside, but you can stand your complete consciousness, but you awake in the existence, but you know the illusion of the Maya completely, and you can see your real presence inside of immortality. That is the real being. That is the real being. If you are not winner from inside, if you are not enlightened person, if you are not awakened person, if you are not conscious in your every second, continuously, without stopping, like a river is flowing, never stop, my dear friend, then you can achieve this stage when no any type of sound, good or bad sound, cannot deviate you, cannot make you irritation, cannot make you unpleasant or unpeaceful, or the jumping in the joy is also unpleasant condition, that is not pleasant, because the pendulum goes to both sides. Sometime pendulum goes to the sadness, or sometime pendulum goes to the happiness. But when your pendulum is come in between the sad and happiness and stop, at that stage when you stand in the equilibrium, everything goes, everything comes, but you are not affected. So, and that is the stage of complete awareness, that is the stage of total freedom. Total freedom of awareness. My dear friend, let me describe exactly what is happening in your life. The stanza is only my instrument, but I want to say the internal phases and conditions of your life which deviate you peacefulness to unpleasantness, unpeacefulness. My dear friend, inside of you there is many type of sounds, bad sounds, good sounds, disturbing sounds and pollution of the sounds. They are continuously flowing inside of you. Some person says he is hearing anahat nath, but anything you hearing, that you are hearing by your sensory organs, your ear. And the anahat nath also a sound of the Maya, not the sound of the God, I am rejecting, but it is very miraculous. Why miraculous? Because it is against the tradition of the divine person of India. A group of divine person in India, they support to the Anahat Nath. But I say, anything you feel in the life, that's you feeling by your sensory organs, otherwise you cannot feel. Because the God is beyond the senses, Indriyatita. So I am starting from Anahat Nath. Anahat Nath is also a subjective meditation. And God is not subject. God is not object. God is not method. God is not coming in all your mythology and in all your experiences, in all your knowing, in all your limitation of the mind, intellect, mood and ego and sensory organs. So my dear friend, these words, Shankhasya, Bhairiyasya, Panavanaka Gomukha, all the Shankhas, all the shells, if a person blow the shells, it means he is making the sound by his mouth and by the instrument shell. And that is only the representative of your propaganda, of your self-admiration, of your self-showing and of your self-advertising. So the Shankha, the shell, is the instrument of the ego. When the ego advertises himself by the sweet words, by the hard words, to involve the other's attention, to side of himself, or by the polite words and by the loud cry. So everything which is self-admiration or the attracting the attention of other persons, that all sound, the Geeta is saying that is the Shankha or that is the cell. And second thing is Bhairiya. Bhairiya, it means that is a long instrument and that is used, that is like a pipe, bagpiper, pipe person make the music by the pipe, and that is the Bhairiya, is the long pipe. And you can see that type of pipe in the Maharashtra, or you can see in the Tibet. The Buddha Lamas and the Tibetan culture, they and the mountains races in the Himalaya, they use this type of instrument that's called Bhairiya. And the sound of instrument is different type. Some Bhairiya is a short Bhairiya, they make the sound tu 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 tu, and some is long, they make tu tu, this type. So a person if repeat the same thing, a person is telling the same thing again and again by the different manner, that is called a Bhairiya, and your experience in the life. The wife tells to the husband the same thing by the different type of manner. If she has any problem with husband or family or the family members, first it says with the polite words, beautification words. Oh dear, I am very problem with these things. I do not feel better. Please, can you change some situation? Husband, if notice, wife will stop. Otherwise, the husband not notice on the wife's appeal, then wife will say again, oh, I told you that I have feelings a problem with this behavior. Why don't you are changing this behavior? And my mother-in-law is telling like that I don't like this. Yes, if husband notice and understand, the wife stop. Otherwise, if the husband is not taking any notice, then the wife began a big clash and put all the energy against the husband. The same thing for husband also. But I am telling because I feel this type of phenomena in the different families. My dear friend, this is called a barrier. And in your life you can see the persons, they shout like a big drum. The voice is not melodious. The sound is too much loud. Sound is not melodious. The voice is not melodious. So the persons make a big noise. The Sheikh Chilli was an employee in the office, and his officer is always shout on Sheikh Chilli. So Sheikh Chilli told to colleagues about the officer, and all colleagues, they are also puzzled with the officers, and they put the officer's name a drum. When they talk about officer, and they talk, oh, drum is coming, drum is came or not came. So they put the name a drum. So some person, they make a noise like a drum, and some circumstances of the life also like a drum. They comes in the life like a drums. A person who is not married in the late age, in his mind always strike the desire of marriage like a drum. A person which is broken the relationship with his wife or girlfriend, the always his mind or her mind comes the behavior of his partner like a drums. And that's why sometimes some persons facing the nervous breakdown. I am very thankful to the Western countries persons. They educate me about the human behavior on the Facebook and the chatting on the Facebook. I feel that Western country, they are not so revengeful as the Indian persons revengeful in the marriage relationship. In India, if the husband wife caught in any personal dispute or they break down, they break the relationship, they are become very revengeful, especially in India. The wives become very revengeful and they impose many cases against husband, even the false cases. And husband is also revengeful to the wife. He fought the cases. But in European country, in the Western country, as I chat with many persons, they are not like this violent. I see some pairs, even they are divorces, but they are living together as a friend. Even they are taken divorce, but they are carrying the children together. The father doing his duty, the mother doing her duty. So this type of drum, which is a very psychological fact. If you are love someone and he will give you the thrust, he will give you the shock, then that remembrance, that memory comes and again and again in the mind. That is called a Panava Nakha, drums. And something is in your life that is very melodious sound, like little kids, children's, they laugh in the home, they talk to you with the melodious voice, they love you, they kiss you, they come and hug you, small childs. Then you feel that something is blowing like a melodious instrument, my dear friend. Now many type of instrument in your life blow many times. That is not outer instrument, they are inner instruments. Sometimes you feeling good mood, you are happy, you are smiling, you are laughing. Other time you are in sad mood, you don't talk to anyone. That other type music is going on in your brain. And sometimes you become very sad. And sometimes it may be possible that this sadness push you in the depression also. And sometimes your ability of thinking and taking decision, that is completely evolution or correct by the musical or the sound pollution. As you can see, if you have any experience to going in the discotheque or the experience of the Garba, of the experience of Navaratri, or of experience of any type of DJs, big loud sound, you feel that you are become like a dump. Your ear ball erupted and your head is paining by the sound, severe and very loud sound. So that is the internal level, your mind sometimes make a very loud sound. Mind flow in a one direction of the depression. Sometimes mind flows in the one direction of the revengefulness. Sometimes mind flows in the anger. Sometimes mind flows in the lust. And the person completely become a match in this type of internal sound which is created by the stream of the thoughts. My dear friend, it is very unfortunate condition in the human life It is not in the cattle life, it is not in the insect life, but it is unfortunate condition in the human life. The person is completely slave of the mind and mind stream of the thoughts. And in this unfortunate condition, that person can do anything. There is no any guarantee of that person that what type he will react. There is no meaning, there is no cause, there is no any outer stimulation. A person is sitting on the chair and randomly he become very upset. The family members do not know what happening. He is shouting randomly, he pulling, pushing and breaking things. Nobody knows what is happening. But Sadguru knows what is happening. Happening is that in his mind something, some thoughts is coming when he was deeply insulted, deeply crushed, deeply beaten or deeply hurt. And that type of thoughts accumulated together, and there is no reason, but the thoughts is reason. They are invisible. Nobody can see their thoughts. And that person become very upset, like a mad. They're just like another instrument, a sensibility and feelings, emotions. A person is sitting with you and he is very good friend of you, but randomly he used very hard word against you and you was amazed. What is happening? The person is not accuracy, the accuracy of the mind intellect. So the mind intellect and mood, they always changing the phase, and the person is the slave of the mind thoughts flow. This teaching is telling this is danger. The different of instruments are making an internal noise in the level of your consciousness. And your consciousness is affected with this type of sound pollution of the thoughts, feelings, memories, experiences, karmas. It is not essential that that experiences comes only this birth. They can become from other birth also. If a boy was sleeping on the bed and randomly he is crying aloud, the mother tells, what happened? The boy is in the sleep and seeing the dream and crying. Mother put some water on face and awoke that boy. Boy say, oh, what happened? What happened? Somebody was eating me. And I think that I am going in somebody's mouth and I am feeling dark and very dangerous. That was an experience of his previous, many before life, previous, when he was a frog and he was eating by the snake. He was a any animal type, the rat or any animal like a rabbit, and he was eaten by the python. A person, when sleeping in the night, he was crying, oh, save me, I am sinking. Because he was drowned in the water past life and he was die in the river. So your many birth experiences, they make internal noise in your life. My dear friend, this is the biggest story of your unpleasant and painful life. How can I describe it completely? It is not possible to describe completely. If you want to come out from this pain, only one principle can save you. A person which is sleeping in the night and seeing the dream, dangerous dream. And what is the alternative to save that person? You cannot change his dream. You cannot stop his dream. You cannot give any help in the dream. Only one thing you can do, you can awake that person and dream automatically wash out, and after a minute or 2 minutes he will become the normal. That's what I am doing with you. The same method, same process I am doing with you. Your accumulation of the karma's impressions in your conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind, you are very puzzled by this impression of this type of painful conditions. And that's why you are not peaceful. In the living stage, morning to evening, you feel inside unpleasantness, insaturation, unpeacefulness. Without any cause, you feel the tension. Because you don't know, because you are sitting on the nails. You have no attention that you are sitting on the nails. In your subconscious mind, in your unconscious mind, the vapors is coming out. Very hot there, very painful there. The needles are penetrating your body. You cannot see the needles, they are invisible needles. So, you are feeling in the awakened stage also and dreamy stage also. And when you are goes unconscious, but you have no experiences, but you are in even your unconsciousness, you are laying like a dead person, and as you will come in subconsciousness at dreamy state, again this type of wild animals ready to snatch you, ready to give you the boons. This is the internal stage of your unpleasantness, unhappiness, uncomfortableness. And I am doing a service of mankind. I want to push them out from all type of this painful condition, sorrowful condition, unpleasant condition, unpeaceful condition. I am taking them out, and I am giving them the safe place for sitting. There is no pain can come there. There is no nail can penetrate. There is no any type of spine can make a wound you. There is no any unconsciousness, subconscious mind, unconscious mind and conscious minds. Evils cannot affect you. What a great service Sadhguru want to do for the mankind. I know that the person flowing or floating on the thoughts. So I teach the Sakshi meditation of awareness. The person which is involving in the thoughts, which is flowing with the thoughts, which is crushing by the thoughts, which is pushing by the thoughts, which is falling down by the thoughts, which is burning in the thoughts. I give an instrument of the Sakshi meditation of awareness, then he see the thoughts and see the thoughts like a film, like a watcher of a film. And the film is over after 3 or 4 hours. As you goes to the talkies and see the film is go within 3 hours, and the person come to his home. And that's why the person see the mind, and that thoughts automatically release one by one, and detach one by one, and the condition is came by this instrument. The person is stand in the keep and cool and calm condition. That is, I told, meditation. My dear friend, by this instrument, not only you can save yourself by the poisonous positions of the mind, intellect and ego or mood, not only you can save yourself pushing in the many birth by this conspiracy of the nature or illusion of the nature, but you can detach from this all nature. And when you can detach of all the nature, physical body, mental body, causal body, then that time you will remain only, you will remain. And then you will see, I am not telling that you believe me. No, do not believe me. You do this meditation and see yourself. Then when you detach from all these 4 things, when you will see as the 10 senses you have in the physical body, 5 the knowing senses and 5 the doing senses, 5 the Jnanendri, 5 the Karmendri. Then you will see the 4 senses also inner side, mind, intellect, mood and ego. So you are not sensory organ. Sensory organ is the part of your body, and the sensory organ is the part of your micro body. Then you will be separate from them, detached from them. Then which is remaining, that is Satchidananda Paramatma, that is the existence, the different names of that truth. Some say God, some say divine light, some say Holy Spirit, some say Satchidananda Paramatma, some say Buddhatva. The Buddha say Buddhatva, the Jain say Arihanta, the Shaiva says Shiva, the Shakta says Shakti, the Vaishnava says Vishnu, the Christian says God. But that is God will be exposed in front of you, and then as he exposed, as you feel that you are the unbreakable form of the God. That is the time of your transformation. My dear friend, this is the highest stage, but don't worry. If you do this meditation of awareness Sakshi, then at least, as I told you, you can detach from mind, intellect. And if you detach from mind, intellect and ego, even you are not separate from, mind, intellect and mood, even you are not separate with your ego, don't worry. Whenever you will detach from mind, then you will become a tensionless person, a peaceful person, and the peacefulness and tensionlessness and worriedlessness will bring in your life a miracle change. Miraculous change. And what is that miraculous change? You will become a completely healthy person in the level of physical body. No any diseases which comes from the tension, they will not come in your life. What a great achievement. And when the disease will not come in your life, then what will be happen? You can save your body from the cuttings, operations, different type of diagnosis, intolerable pains, and wasting time in hospitals. You can save the money which will be best in the treatment, diagnosis, and the fees of doctors and the drug stores purchasing. Second thing is that if you are completely stand in this meditation and you are tension free, worriedless, then definitely you will be free from all mental diseases like the phobia, mania, schizophrenia, depression and suicide and madness and other. Because as well as you stand in the real in Sakshi, as well as your mind will become free, and there is no burden, there is no tension, and your keenness, your observation, your seeing power will become very nice, and you can see every mental deformity causes. As the mania is come, you can see, oh, mania is coming. And the phobia is coming, any hypothetical fear is coming, oh, fear is coming. If it is the right fear, not hypothetical, you can defend yourself. Third thing is that you will become the emotionally balanced person. You have no lust, you have no anger, you have no greed. Because you can aware in all threes. And there is no crime cases against you. And you are not involved in the economic cases, crime cases, or any crime against the women. My dear friends, you imagine if this meditation will spread all over the world will become the peaceful and pleasant and like a heaven. So we decided we will take this meditation as a challenge and spread all over the world. So my mission is the world peace by meditation. And my instrument is meditation of awareness Sakshi. And I am giving you guarantee, if the 90% of this world, not 90%, 80% of this world will do this meditation as the daily habit, as you brush your teeth, as you bath every day, as you do this meditation, it is a guarantee that the every type of fightings, wars, world wars, clashes, disputes, they will be washed out from this world, because the countries will become so loving, brotherhood, understanding. They can solve their problems on the negotiation table. There is no need of the huge expenditure on the armies and army instruments and bombs and missiles. My dear friend, please accept this meditation like a science invention. Do not be prejudiced. It is non-religious meditation. It is the meditation like a respiration. It is the meditation like a science invention. You are my heart, I am your servant. Don't worry about anything. As I will alive, I will teach you. And when my body will fall down, I will stand many masters, they will teach you. Thank you very much, love you very much.